Yo guys, Theo here, Uncommon Fucking Sense. This might be one of the last days in a long time that you can go shirtless in Sweden, so taking the chance today. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about my program, and by that I mean both for myself and for my clients. I'm gonna tell you a bit about my coaching, what it's actually about. Because, okay, a lot of people, they come to me and it's like, I'm trying to lose weight, I've done this, this and this. Hey man, I'd like to build muscle, I'm doing this and this, what should I do? Like in this way. And of course, it's part of it. I'm obviously into training myself. I obviously do fasting myself. I obviously care what I eat myself. But you have to understand that these are merely tools for something else. Like if you think about it, why do you want to lose weight? Most of the time, it isn't only that like, yeah, I feel heavy. Walking up the stairs is tough. I think this is not healthy, but I'm super happy and confident and have great self-esteem and love my life overall, apart from this. That's rarely the case. It's just that you being overweight is an expression of other things, that you aren't the person you want to be. So what I teach is not weight loss, it's not fasting, it's not diet, it's not training, it's a way of being. Do you understand? Like all those things I listed there is a part of it, but you understand weight loss, like anyone can lose weight, anyone can temporarily jump on a fasting routine or a diet, lose the weight, but most people, it's because they jump on something. I call it buying something. I think, like, what thing can I jump on so the weight is lost and then I go back to eating shit and not exercising and stuff? And it doesn't work that way. It's about changing who you are. It's not about losing the weight or building muscle. It's about becoming a person who easily maintains a healthy and beautiful body just by the way they are. Do you understand? This is what I'm teaching. And so I'm talking about this because as I get more into coaching, like, thank you. Probably a lot of my new clients are watching this video too, so it's awesome. So cool that I haven't really promoted the coaching so much, but people are just drawn. They see what it's all about. And so I've realized more and more, because when I started the coaching, even though I knew for myself that it was about more than just building muscle and losing fat, even though those were things I had to do and still do at times, you know, even if I knew that for myself, when someone comes and pays you and they say, I want to lose weight, it's easy for me to, you know, get stuck in that frame of mind. How are we going to lose weight? And not really start digging. Who are you? What are your goals in life? Why do you want to lose weight? And what I've noticed is that many people, they don't know themselves these things. And it's a very interesting thing. When I ask, on the first call I have with a client, a longer call to get to know each other, you know, both like the person, but also what their life looks like. So when I actually send the program where the actual training and diet and fasting stuff is more specified, I know what suits them, but also I just want to know the person, right? What drives them? Who are they? What do they want in life? And so, a very beautiful call with a recent new client of mine. You're probably watching, man, so I appreciate you. And yeah, listen to this again. Like when we started talking, it was so interesting, because this guy is a few years older than me, and kind of in the skinny fat situation like many are, that I was before, you know. Yeah, he wanted to have my coaching, you know. And so I asked him who he is. And he tells me his age and his job, and that's basically all. And I'm like, I point, and he tells me what he has done to lose weight, and that he wants to lose weight, you know. And so I point this out to him, that, yeah, okay, now you told me your age, what you work with, and how you're losing weight. But I'm asking, who are you? And what do you want? Because if you ask me, Theo, who are you? You're going to get the same story as always. You're going to hear nothing about my age or my job. You're going to hear my background and my mission in life. Who are you, Theo? I'm Theo. I used to be a skinny, fat, partying, loser kind of guy. A sucker for women, watching porn, taking all the easy solutions in life. Until one day it finally didn't work out for me. I hit the wall, started having chronic panic attacks that made me feel like I would end up having to kill myself at some point. But I managed, by confronting those panic attacks, I managed to overcome them. And I was so grateful, and I wanted to take the chance to do everything I can to prevent this from happening again. So I started training, I started improving my diet, I learned about fasting, I used the sauna a lot, I used the cold exposure, and I when on my quest just to feel good and get over panic attacks, I found something beautiful about how life is about progressing, becoming the best you that you can be. And so my mission now is to spread this to other people. Do you see, like, I'm not super happy. I could have told that story better, I think. But you see, if you've watched a lot of my videos, this is the same story. This is what I'm going to tell you when you ask, who are you, Theo? I'm not going to say, well, I'm 28 and I have a job as a personal trainer in a gym too. And I coach some people. I help them with the weight loss. And I train 5 times, 6 times per week. You know, like, of course, these things can matter too. It's not like it's idiotic or anything to say this, but I pointed out to this guy, and I realized he didn't know really who he was. He didn't know who he was. And when I asked him, like, why me? Why did you contact specifically me? Because I'm not a big channel or anything. Like, what opened up your eyes to me in particular? And he had a hard time putting a finger on it, but what he said in the end was like, yeah, you made me believe that I can do it. And I said, yeah, that's awesome, because there's nothing special about me. Nothing special about me. I was not bored. I was not just gifted with the things I have now. I built this man. I became someone else. It's a way of being, right? So I commended him on realizing that, and yeah, it kept going like this. Like, I don't want to, even though, like, I will talk. Just know, if you're a client of mine, I will probably talk about you at some point, but I'll make sure to I would never say anything that, you know, could compromise who you are, so people know who I'm talking about. But so one thing, I asked him about girls, how he felt about girls, and he was like immediately like, no, I'm pretty happy about being single. And look, there are times like I've been happy, genuinely being single, because I'm so focused on my main quest, and I know I can't force meeting the right woman anyway. So, you know, I've been happy being single in that way. But of course, if you'd ask me, would you want to meet a wonderful wife, you know, then I'd say, of course. So that's one thing. But it's also, the ego makes up a lot of excuses to you, right? That it feels better to say, no, I'm actually happy being single, than say I'm single because I don't think I can get anyone, you know? And so I made him realize this, that it's another thing, when women actually want you and give you attention and you're just like, yeah, cool, and you don't really care about it, that's a way other thing than no woman ever paying attention to you, and you tell yourself this story that, yeah, well, I'm happy about that anyways, you know. So I'm trying to get across, I'm just trying to make you understand the changes I can help you do here. It's not only, like, because many guys that want to build muscle, it's a dream about being attractive to women, right? Well, that is going to happen, but I'm also going to tell them why they have to give that up. You know, you have to do this for you, to become the best you that you can be. And when you let go of that, then you're going to attract all these other things that you wanted to start with. So yeah, it just was an amazing call with this guy, because it was like he had built up all these stories. Like, no, I'm happy with being single. No, I'm comfortable in my life. It's like, to me, on the surface, the story he tells is that, no, it's just not that great that I'm a little overweight. I'm not that fit. It's tough walking up the stairs and stuff. On the surface, maybe he even thinks that, but something made him see something in me that he wanted, right? And he doesn't really know what it is, but I can show it to him and I can give it to him. And so what was very cool about this guy is that he had all these stories built up, and many times, you know, people are being questioned about things like that. People, like the thing about the women, for instance, like, it can be tough to hear, like, no, you're not happy to be single, you know that you can't get anyone, that's difficult to hear. But cred to this guy, that even though he had built up all these stories, it was just that he had never seen any option, and every time I questioned him, he was very, very open to take it. And so this is, and I want, if you're watching, my man, just know that this is a great, great property that you have. I was not like this before, absolutely not. Like, if I'd been questioned like that, I would be like all defensive, like, no, that's not the way that is at all. It's actually like this. I'd have my big story for it. And so if you have that you can be open to being questioned about even kind of intimate or personal or things close to your chest, so to say, then you have such great potential to get great results if you just follow me. Just follow me. It's a way of being I'm teaching. Like, this video didn't turn out to be exactly how I thought. I'm gonna do more videos like this when I talk about the whole uncommon sense process, the program, the philosophy, the way of being, the way of living. This is what it's all about. Yes, we will do the weight loss stuff and the training routine and fasting routine and diet. We will do that, but I'm not a trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. You see, I'm a coach. I hate saying life coach, but I'm like the guy that helps you become the person who you want to be. And most people want to be fit. Like, it's one thing that to not have this ambition to be the way I am. That's one thing. But everyone should be kind of fit, right? That's why the training and nutrition and sleep and stuff, it's something everyone has to take care of, right? Even if they're not going in and being like a coach like me, and I want to be, if someone is here and wants to get here, I want to be here so they see that I'm far ahead and I can help them with it. You know, that's one thing. But not everyone has to be this way, but everyone has to be fit, right? So, yeah, that's fine, but I realize that, and I want to say here too, that yes, if you are a person that isn't really the super low self-esteem fat person or whatever, for instance, there are many types of low self-esteem people, but if you are someone who has come further with all this and you're just not, you just need someone, because training, I am great at the I do have some clients in the gym, purely personal training, and you know, I am really good at that stuff. So if that kind of person came to me, yes, we do that too. And if you have a lot of weight to lose, you're very overweight, yes, a big part of what we do is going to be weight loss stuff, but I just want you to understand that it's bigger than this. It's not just weight loss coaching, building muscle coaching. It's a way of being, becoming the person who has that body, a good looking body, a healthy body, which is just an expression of who you are within. So I think I'll end this video here. Again, it didn't turn out exactly as not as I hoped, but as I thought. So, but I'm gonna do more videos like this. Please let me know what you thought in the comments. Any thought you had. Even if you didn't think anything, just help me out. Any comment, any like, help support the channel, helps more people see it, so it's very much appreciated. Please subscribe for more content like this, training, fitness, fasting, but also that's just the surface stuff. It's a way of being, philosophy, becoming an awesome man or woman. And check out the links in the description to some things I'm associated with that you can support me through. I don't know how good my grammar is at this point, but anyways guys, I'll see you later. Peace.